Good morning, EAE. So, welcome to another magical Monday morning edition of, Good Morning EAE is what I'm calling it. The first episode was last week. It was just kind of an experiment to see how fun it would be to do a morning announcement. So, I remember Channel 1 in elementary school, and anyway, this is a way just to share some of the positive news that is happening at EAE, the University of Utah Entertainment Arts and Engineering Games Program. So anyone outside of the school listening, welcome as well. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world right now. Everybody is on home lockdown, self-quarantine, wherever you are, whatever you want to call it. But the point is, we're not leaving our house. We're not communicating like we used to. We're not seeing each other's smiling faces on campus. I really miss all of you, and I wanted to do this just to get things started Monday morning as we start our school week. We still have about 2 weeks of classes left, so I imagine in next week I'll be talking more about graduation or end of the semester kind of stuff, a lot of the news that's happening at the University of Utah. So needless to say, my last episode was received well. So I'm going to keep doing it for the foreseeable future because I like it. So if you have any news to share with me or some team news from your team, whether you're grad or undergrad, some cool stuff that's happening with the games you're publishing, send them my way. Even if you're an alumni and you want to share some of the cool stuff you're doing after EAE, feel free to share that as well. But everyone's at home, so consider me your friend on the computer, on the phone, wherever you're watching this. But let's kick this off. So first off, a couple things to share with you. The EAE building, if you guys even remember it. Got a picture here for you guys. You remember this place? It has been changing. So the second phase of the building renovation is happening as planned. So you see right here, this section here will now have a new stairwell. So it's all being built upon and expanded to fill out all the faculty offices to accommodate new program growth. The EAE is growing all the time. So we need more offices, we need more classrooms, we need all that good stuff. So it's all happening now. So while nobody's there during the COVID pandemic, all the offices are sealed off, sanitized, but there are still construction workers there keeping the growth and all the work going. On top of that, our graduate admissions review process is almost done, so we're ready to send out the first round of acceptance notices to the new graduate students who will be attending the EAE program next year, so that's really exciting news. But let's move on. I'm trying a new little way to show these off too. We're going to share some of the games being worked on. So this is the stuff I really like to be talk about. This is my favorite part of the year. A whole bunch of links will be down below about all the games. So some of the things I want to mention is we have 6 grad games. We have 11 undergraduate games. All of them will be published by the end of April. 9 of them have Steam pages up, so check them out. And 5 are already in early access. So I wanted to share some of the news that's happening with our games because we are a games program. And a lot of our games, like even everybody working off alone at their homes, there's a lot happening. So first of all, Architect is up on the Steam store, has really positive reviews. So definitely download it and play it. We have a huge variety of games. That's what I love. Like our grad games and our undergrad games are all so different and all so fun. And they all have published early. So go wishlist if they haven't been published yet. Download and play them if they have. So what they're wanting is the feedback from the audience, whether you're a student or faculty or someone looking at from outside. Is these are early access games, meaning they may have bugs, they may have issues, but it's up to you to help play test them and give them some positive feedback so that they can make the games the best they possibly can because they still have a month of development. I love Architect. It's a total chill, like Minecraft meets story kind of space adventure game. So it's one of my favorites to play. My kids are obsessed with it, much like some of the other ones. So check it out. Next on the list, Maya of the Desert. They are a puzzle platform, so it's a lot like Breath of the Wild if you think about the puzzle systems. Really, really beautiful game. If you like kind of like the puzzle platformer with a twist, check that out. It's fantastic, and they are going to put some boss battle updates in this week. Big news, We Went Back is a space horror game that was released on just the 4th of, so 2 days ago on Steam, and it has blown up. It's been absolutely crazy. So it was picked up by several Twitch streamers, including myself. One of them was Lyric, who's a pretty big streamer, as well as Esplin. And a lot of those aren't family friendly, but I did grab a clip of Esplin's playing it.
On the big world.
So we're going to play that.
That's so cute. All right, now we got to find that system password.
So pretty awesome. So you can see people are genuinely freaked out. So as I'm recording this, it's actually midnight right now as I record this, and check this out. So if I even look at Twitch right now, you can see that live channels, we've got 6 streamers actually playing their game right now as we speak, which is pretty crazy. And so keep in mind, like Lyric and Esplin, they didn't use We Went Back as the official game. They were going through several games. So these are just Twitch streamers who found We Went Back and are using the game name. So specifically, We Went Back channel streams. If you look on the video section, you can see yours truly is the #1 up here, the most viewed. Right here, old Checkpoint Professor, that's me. But if you scroll down, this is how many, in 2 days, how many streamers have played We Went Back. So that's pretty bananas. So this is one of those moments where you hit the right moment on your game release. Everybody is playing these games, so they're worth checking out for sure. The other thing to mention there, so they have about 40,000 library ads and around 12,000 downloads so far as of like 8 o'clock tonight. So pretty stinking awesome. As well as I'd like to point out one of our other grad games. I'm going to kind of highlight some of the games that have been pre-released. A Cat and Fiddle game, Strange Creature. Seriously, this one and Architect, my kids are nuts over. So Strange Creature is going to be pushing some pretty big patches this week if you've checked it out. This is an amazing multiplayer co-op game with the cutest little strange characters you've ever seen. And behind the scenes, I've been checking out the artists. They've been doing some fantastic skins that they have planned for this game. After that, Sono. This was actually a game made by Dead Thread Games, some of the developers of the horror game. This is a super chill, relaxing experience where you fly through these beautiful landscapes, and there's a fun little story to it. So check that one out. That one's had like 10,000 downloads as well. People are really liking the chill games in this current climate. Apart from that, we're going to show off some of our student games right now. Hell to Raise. This one you play as the Prince of Hell in this hack and slash top-down platformer, fighting to reclaim his throne after being framed for his father's murder. Yeah, this one's crazy. I had a fun streaming it this week as well, and it's beautiful. They have got some very imaginative, beautiful, amazing boss fights. I am so impressed. This is the funnest time, and this is why I want to do these streams, these morning things. This is the funnest time to be teacher in game arts, because this is where all the creativity is all coming to fruition, and I get to play all the games and just have fun talking about them. Revel Rousers is another one, kind of a top-down, if you think about like Hole.io or similar games, but it's got this twist. It's you rampage through a boring city, turning boring people into party animals to throw the biggest party for your party god. It's pretty fantastic. Sand to Surf is another one with a Steam page. This one, if you like Tony Hawk with a twist as well, it's like Tony Hawk meets downhill fantasy, meets exploration in this amazing world. The gameplay in this one is super fun. Keel Still, if you like driving games, which I know I do, and Demolition Derbies, check this one out. These last two, they just got their Steam pages up, so hit the wish lists on those. They are fantastic. Okay, so apart from that, a couple other things I wanted to mention this morning is check out this stinking adorbs Animal Crossing clothing that was made by one of our staff members, Doug. It is beautiful. I'm pretty sure if you go to the EAE Twitter page, you can find out where to download it for the Animal Crossing game. Here's a close-up. So cute, so adorable. Apart from that, as we wind up this morning's morning news, I would like to give a shout out to myself and some of the other Twitch streamers. So like I said, this is the time of year where we're getting close to graduation. There's a lot of games starting to be published or publishing now. They all need playtesting. They all need playtesters. Like I said, go to Steam. There will be links below with a link to all the student games at EAE. Check them out, download them, play them, give them some positive praise. Encourage these developers who are currently working remote from each other and doing an incredible job. Just the amount of professionalism during this kind of calamitous time is just blown me away. So Ryan Bound, he's one of the professors here at the University of Utah. His Twitch name is Occasional Player. And then we've got Ashley Brown, one of my co-teachers, Professor Ashley. Myself, I'm the Checkpoint Professor. And Jose Zagal. We're all Twitch streaming faculty, so check out the stuff we're doing. A lot of our own game playing, a lot of lecture, a lot of production work. We do art streams. Ashley Brown's pretty awesome. She talks to a lot of industry and psychologists and talks about why games are made and also how they affect people. Ryan does a lot of art streams, so if you want to see how to do a lot of modeling, art kind of stuff. And Jose, he's a hardcore OG game design professor with a lot of history and great books and design nuggets. If you want the wisdom, go for one of Jose's. And for me, I play a lot of Mario Maker. I also play a lot of indie games. I talk design all the time. And come check us all out. And if you're from another school even, or an indie developer, send us some Steam codes. We'd love to play your game and give you some feedback or just give you some exposure. That's what we're here for. Okay, last but not least, if you guys are finding some games that you find incredibly fun this week and you want to shout me out, let me know what's going on. Jose Zagal has been playing Infamous Second Son, and he's giving it high praise for what a delightful little game it is. So yeah, there we go. All right, my friends. Went a little bit longer than last week, but I wanted to cover all the games that are currently available or listable on Steam right now. Go check them out. There's a lot of really fun things going on at EAE right now, and we will continue this on next week. If you have any updates you want to send me, do so this week so that I can give you a shout out next week. And thanks for watching. We will see you on Monday.